Hello, how are you doing? Instagram as well as I'm on YouTube right now. So, I just wanted to talk about how to get more sales online because I have e-commerce sellers that follow me as well as coaches that follow me, and there's 5 things that I wanted to talk about that really makes people get sales online versus people that don't get sales online. And the first one is brand that is super standing out, and it's like a branding. Like for instance, like McDonald's is red and yellow and that's their branding, right? And Nordstrom is like this kind of subtle gray color and it's all about customer service and all of that, right? So if your branding stands out and people, they just remember who you are because of the branding, that magnetic branding will get sales for you. So, for instance, if you're an e-commerce seller and you have some kind of logo as well as colors for your stores, your branding doesn't stand out. Like mine is red, white, and black. And so when you go to Target and you see a certain bread, Wonder Bread is white and those circles blue and red, right? So how does your branding stand out? And is it magnetic? Like, does it look really unique? And do people remember you and your company because of your branding? Because when you have a store or when you're also a service-based coach, then basically your brand is going to be what people remember you as, so that they'll be like, oh yeah, even if I don't know this person and I know this person and I know their branding and I recognize their branding, they're more inclined to buy from you because they trust you, right? The second one I want to talk about is your messaging. So, for instance, people that shop at Payless and then people that shop at Chanel, there's a very different message that Chanel shoppers buy from, and then there's a very different message that Payless shoppers shop from. There's a very different big difference between people that shop at um high service coaching programs, and there's difference between people that shop with low ticket coaching programs, right? And so what is the message that Nordstrom says versus the messaging that Payless says when they're trying to attract their customers? So does your messaging attract customers for your stores? Does your messaging attract customers for your coaching programs? The third thing I want to talk about is your story. So everybody has a story, right? Like for instance, my story is that when I was in college, somebody scammed me $10,000, and then I was really depressed and I started selling clothes online. And then because of that, I started making money, and then I had followers, and then I taught them how to sell online. So my story is that if I didn't get scammed, then I wouldn't have lean into selling, and then I wouldn't have started to have my own business, right? So what is your story? So if you have a story and people remember that story, then that's going to also help them to remember you, and they're going to want to buy from you because they care about you. So if you have a story and people know you and like you and they trust you and they know your story and you share it and it resonates with them, then they're going to buy from you, okay? The fourth thing that I want you to know about is, um, are you confident? So confidence is like, do you believe that people, when you go up online and you share your clothes or you share your products and services, are you confident to sell those items, or are you like insecure? Are you scared to dance on TikTok? Are you shy? Are you shy to show your products on services online? Are you confident to get the sale? Are you confident to make offers? Are you confident to tell people that you sell clothes or you sell shoes? Are you confident with all of those things? Because if you're confident, then people will more likely buy from you over some other person that's very insecure, very shy, and they don't show themselves, right? And then the fifth thing that helps you get sales online with your products and services is if you're seen as an authority. So if I'm the Zara queen, people call me the Zara queen, and the reason why they do that is because they saw me sell so many Zara for high profit margins. So are you an authority for selling thrift store clothes? Are you an authority for selling Instagram programs? Are you an authority? Do people see you as that go-to expert for selling high ticket coaching, or is the people see you as the go-to expert for selling shoes? If you are the go-to expert, then people will more remember you. They'll like want to buy from you and they'll trust you. Okay. So I want to say those 5 things over again and then I'll let you guys go. First one is your brand message. Is your brand message magnetic? Is it memorable? You know, McDonald's has that red, yellow, crazy colors, right? So McDonald's and Coke is red and white. So the branding and the packaging of that, does that, do people remember you? Two, your message. Your messaging about who you attract. Like, for instance, if you're attracting seven-figure CEOs, is your message going to get into those people? And then if your message is not for those seven-figure CEOs, then they're not going to buy from you because they think that you're talking to somebody else. Thrifty Vibe says she needs a niche. So Thrifting Vibe, if you want a niche, basically look at your stores, look at all your questions that people have asked you in the past, and whatever you're always getting the same question for, then that's probably the niche that you want to focus on. So your messaging. The third thing is your story. Do you have a story? Like, are you a mom with 10 kids and you lost your job and then you started selling something online? Are you somebody that was in an abusive marriage and then you got out of the abusive marriage and your story is to help people in abuse? Are you somebody that loves designer clothes, so you start to sell designer clothes and you want to share people about picking out the best designer clothes? What is your story? And then your authority, and your confidence is also what's going to make people come and join you. Jennifer has a YouTube channel, so I always tell people about that because everybody wants to know her as the YouTuber or the influencer. So then she would talk about her authority as a YouTuber or influencer, and then she would do that with confidence and authority. Okay. So again, branding, magnetic branding, magnetic messaging, magnetic story, magnetic confidence, and being seen as an authority and a go-to figure is going to get you more sales online, and people are going to trust you. They're going to more like you. So I come on Fridays whenever I'm available. And if you guys want to leave your prayer requests or follow me, please like and subscribe. My YouTube channel is Bunch of Styles, and I'm all over the map on Bunch of Styles for everywhere. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.